You asked me if an ordinary person, by studying hard, would get to be able to imagine these things like I imagine. Of course, I was an ordinary person who studied hard. There's no miracle people. It just happens they got interested in this thing, and they learned all this stuff. They're just people. There's no talent, a special miracle ability to understand quantum mechanics or a miracle ability to imagine electromagnetic fields that comes without practice and reading and learning and study. So if you say you take an ordinary person who's willing to devote a great deal of time and study and work and thinking and mathematics and time, then he's become a scientist.
There's a small subset of the people that can be very happy being obsessive about things. And, obsession can often get things done that just practical, prudent, pedestrian work won't, or at least won't for a very long time.
But I do think that great things require a lot of hard work. So there's no way you can expect to change the world without working really hard.
So I am kind of like believer on a high level in this 10,000 hours kind of concept, where you just kind of have to just pick the things where you can spend time and you care about and you're interested in. You literally have to put in 10,000 hours of work. It doesn't even matter as much where you put it, and you'll iterate and you'll improve and you'll waste some time. I don't know if there's a better way. You need to put in 10,000 hours. But I think it's actually really nice because I feel like there's some sense of determinism about being an expert at a thing if you spend 10,000 hours. You can literally pick an arbitrary thing, and I think if you spend 10,000 hours of deliberate effort and work, you actually will become an expert at it. Are you better than you a year ago? This is the only way to think. And I think then you can see your progress, and it's very motivating. You will waste time doing something wrong.
Yes.
You will eventually figure out it's not right. You will accumulate scar tissue. And next time you'll grow stronger, because next time you'll have the scar tissue, and next time you'll learn from it. And now next time you come to a similar situation, you'll be like, oh, I messed up. I've spent a lot of time working on things that never materialize into anything. And I have all that scar tissue, and I have some intuitions about what was useful, what wasn't useful, how things turned out. So all those mistakes were not dead work,
Look at this quote by Einstein: "I have no special talents, I am only passionately curious." So he even testified to this, that he is no unique genius or remarkable superhuman person. He only had an immense passion for his subject. And then obviously you put in that huge amount of time, which then gives you way deeper insights than anyone else.
The physicist Richard Feynman could explain the universe more clearly than almost anyone, and it's because he read books he couldn't understand. As a young man, Feynman tried to read Paul Dirac's Principles of Quantum Mechanics, a book so dense that even expert physicists struggle with it. And of course, he understood none of it, but he kept going, page after page, revisiting it over a span of years, wrestling with ideas far above his level. But most people avoid this kind of frustration. But that's what most people don't understand about learning. Learning requires that kind of frustration. It requires that feeling of immense challenge. And that's why reading above your level, not just at your level, slowly rewires your brain. Later in life, Feynman distilled everything he learned into his 6 easy pieces, a masterclass in clarity. But that clarity was earned by years of struggling with ideas that felt impossible.
You asked me if an ordinary person, by studying hard, would get to be able to imagine these things like I imagine. Of course, I was an ordinary person who studied hard. There's no miracle people. It just happens they got interested in this thing, and they learned all this stuff. They're just people. There's no talent, a special miracle ability to understand quantum mechanics or a miracle ability to imagine electromagnetic fields that comes without practice and reading and learning and study. So if you say you take an ordinary person who's willing to devote a great deal of time and study and work and thinking and mathematics and time, then he's become a scientist.